Do I have an opening bit for? Hi, Anthony.
Saying,
I was saying that I don't have an opening bit for this.
I have one. What
You got
episode
one?
is this?
Okay. 57.
Okay. You would just like go into the intro. It's the intro. It's the
The
intro.
what?
It's happening now.
The whatro?
I mean, if you want to do the outro,
She called me the tro the way I be in her.
I don't like that.
Hello and welcome to episode 57 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin. I'm joined by Anthony, and today we're not doing the Twilight episode.
Nope.
Because I want it to be better. And I
You want a whole
haven't
ass
prepared
it.
as much as I would like. Yeah, I'm not half-assing a Twilight episode. I
Yeah.
want a whole ass it. So
Freaking whole ass it all the way up.
probably next week then.
Okay.
We'll see.
Sounds.
So it's a good thing I got a bunch of notes today. How's it going, Anthony?
It's going. I am realizing that my home, the upstairs where I am, and I've made the comment before, but it's warm. It's currently 71 degrees. So it was 80 when I got home. It was 80 degrees outside. Whoa. It was 70 degrees downstairs and it was like 85 degrees upstairs. Or sorry, hold on. It was 80 degrees outside. It was 70 degrees downstairs and 85. I don't know what I said. Maybe that's what I said. Whatever. It's warm up here. So I've got the window open and I'm trying to cool my butt cheeks down, but it's hot. And I'm worried about the summer when it gets to 100.
Yeah, I would be too. Also, I can hear birds in your microphone.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
I'm
shit.
so excited to try and fail to cut all those out because they're while you're talking. That's funny.
Birds. Stop. Birds.
Did you walk away towards the window?
I told them to stop. Oh,
To be
God.
fair, I don't hear them anymore.
Okay, they're outside.
We'll see what Adas says about that, though.
Yeah, sorry.
How
There's
did I just pronounce that?
audacity.
Wait, I hear him again, but
Fuck.
nothing matters. You can't say I'm wrong because it's Pride Month and that'd be a hate crime.
Yeah. Well, in this, sorry, I'm trying to like stop when the fucking Robin is just losing its shit. I'm not. Here's when you're editing this out. I apologize.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I
Don't
have
worry about
a
it.
robin. This is where people are gonna be like, it's not a robin, it's a blue jay. I don't fucking care, but I think it's a robin. It's losing its shit. It's just singing to the
Robin B's
world,
nuts.
and I'm pissed off. It won't stop, too.
As birds are wont to do.
I'm gonna find its home.
There is because of how hot my room gets, I have to generally open the window at night when my partner is over, and generally during the summer, but when my partner is over and we're both in the room. But always like 4 to 5, depending on the time of year, AM, the birds start going fucking berserk.
Yeah.
And I wake up, I close the window, I take a fat piss, and I go back to sleep.
God. Nice. Yeah, we've got some birds, and they are, as you can tell, they're loud. But I'm in the back of the house. The front of the house, there's a pine tree, like an evergreen tree that they live in, and they fucking love chatting it up. Like, also, what are they chatting about? What's going on? Like, what are birds talking
Probably
about?
bird shit, dude.
What did you just say?
Probably like bird shit, dude.
Oh, I thought you said work shit. Like they're like, fuck, today was rough.
Yeah, that's why they're always loud during the weekdays, because they're like, fuck, I gotta go to work, gotta clock in at my 9 to 5 of worms,
Yeah.
gotta be on worm duty, gotta get some worms for the wife and kids, because if I'm not worming it up, then who is?
Okay, so this says, and again, this is the fuck. Hold on, let me scroll to like something that's not the AI. Yeah, it's
Are
like
you actually looking up
territory.
what birds are chirping about? Because
Yep.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it's just yelling about being horny.
It's probably what it is. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna do a bit here and explore the space, but you've decided to try to go factual with it. And I
Yeah.
don't know if I appreciate that energy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think they're just probably really
Can we be
horny.
like a normal podcast and be purveyors of misinformation, please?
Yep. Yeah, I think they're really horny and they love supplements. I think that. I think.
I bet that Robin is like the Joe Rogan of birds, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking just asking questions.
Maybe the Alex Jones. Fuck it, let's combine him. It's his own birdie thing.
Yep.
Bird Rogan talking about supplements. These ones will make your balls huge.
That's
I
funny.
assume that's what people want supplements to do.
I assume that's what it is, right? Probably.
I got this hot new supplement. It's the Rhino Cum Powder.
Do you know why people want their stuff to be more? You know, like why does it? I don't know. I could see more potent, but just more volume seems kind of fucking crazy.
I mean, it's equating volume with potency, and also being incredibly insecure,
Okay.
and also watching like way too much porn.
Okay.
And also
I assumed that was
just
kind of just the root cause of people's
generally
desires.
assuming that it would make you cooler. I don't know. I think the Venn diagram of people who take supplements to bust more nut and the people who practice semen retention
Yep.
is an alternating circle.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they're all the same people,
Yep.
but at different angles, and there goes the fucking blender. All right.
The blender's on.
Why is she revving it? Like low speed revving it, whatever.
Funny. Should I message Sophia and be like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
What the fuck are you blending? Will it blend? Will it?
Will it? Did it blend?
Apparently for this audio, the answer is yes.
Funny. Trying to think what's up. Oh, I've told technically I've told you this story. This will be the third time, maybe. I apologize. I really should say this for the podcast. It was really the fact that last week we didn't record, which is unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting my neighbor. So
Right.
yeah. So I'm trying to get a fence. It's a classy fence. It's a cedar fence, standard dog-eared fence. People who love fences are gonna love this shit. And
really going in on the fence audience
4x4 posts. It's pretty good. Yeah, those Ukrainians are gonna fucking love this. They love their fences. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna go with it.
Something protecting their borders. Something.
Okay. Well, yeah.
They're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So I've paid for a part, this fence. You pay 50% down, whatever. Cool. And I saw my neighbors Memorial Day. They were struggling with their lawnmower. They couldn't get it to work. And so I was like, hey, do you want to use mine? And they said, sure, that's fine. And I said, hi, we haven't met. I'm Anthony. I'm going to put in a fence in between our home. And the lady went, oh, also my neighbor it's a duplex. And so both people are renters. The owner doesn't live there. And she goes, ooh, I don't know about that. And I said, what do you mean? She goes, I wouldn't put the fence up. The owner of the house says that that's on his property. And I said, oh, where does he think his property ends? And she goes, he said, to the tree for without giving away where my home is. I have a very small lot. And so it's a very small little rectangle. And there's a giant ass fucking elm tree that's in the middle of my yard. So when she says, oh, he believes his property ends right before the elm tree, it's like half of my yard is now supposedly his, which does not make sense. So
Nope.
I went, that's not true. She goes, well, let me call him. Perfect. Yeah, maybe he's just misunderstanding, blah, 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 whatever. She's on the phone and she's trying to talk to this guy. And you can tell when you're being interrupted. Like you can tell when someone's interrupting because she's like, hey, it's the neighbor. They have a few questions on the property line. They were wondering if, okay. Yeah, they were just wondering about the bush. Okay. Okay, I'll tell them. It's like, oh, okay. She's not getting a lot of words through. So she hangs up. He hangs up on her and she goes, yeah, I wouldn't put the fence up. He really does think that's his property. And I went, oh, but it's not. I got a survey. It's not his property. Can I have his phone number? And she goes, oh, well, let me call again and ask because I don't want to just like give you his phone number. And I said, oh, that's totally fine. She goes, yeah, he just kind of gets like this, like he's kind of an angrier guy. And I said, oh, well, that's, whatever, So she picks up the phone again. She goes, hey, it's their new owners of the home. You're talking about me and they would like your phone number. So if you, okay, I'll let them know. So she hangs up. She goes, yeah, he absolutely does not want you to have his phone number. And actually, if you put the fence up, he will be pressing legal charges. And it was like, oh.
Which is massive escalation.
Yep.
So
fast. And so it was like, okay. And she goes, yeah, so I just wouldn't put the fence up, which that's not how that's going to work. So I said, oh, how often does he come by? Maybe when he's over, I can stop over and just chat with him face to face. And she goes, oh, he lives in Florida. And I went, oh, then I'm putting the fence up. What the fuck? Like the fence is going up. And I told her, she was so mortified. And she's like, I just live here. Like, I don't really want to get in the middle of this. And I said, no. I totally understand, whatever. So she goes, well, good luck. And I was like, yeah, good luck. So I've been dealing with making sure that the survey's right and everything's right. Working with the fence people. It's been a whole fucking pain in the ass. It's just been a shit mess because I don't want to get sued because it just seems like a pain, right? It just seems not fun.
Yeah, it is.
And he just doesn't seem nice. And I don't really want to like interact with someone.
No, he seems like he sucks.
It sounds like he sucks. So last
Classic
weekend.
landlord.
Yep. So last weekend, I decided I would try and find the neighbor again while she was out in the yard. And I was going to be like, hey, I do need you to talk to the owner of the house. So I printed out the survey of their house that shows our property line, which clearly shows that I'm correct. And I felt so bad. And I just kept going, hey, I'm really sorry. I can't get in contact with him. And I need you to give him this survey, like take a picture and send it to him. Cause like, it's important. I don't really want to be sued. I'm sure you understand. And she goes, I totally do. I apologize. He's just an asshole. And I was like, yeah, it sounds like it. She goes, I've known him for years. He's just not a good man. And it was like, oh, okay. And so she goes, well, the best I can do is take a picture of the survey and send it to him. And honestly, if he's got this much of a problem, he should just fly up here himself from Florida. And I went, maybe he should.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I've been like kind of patiently waiting for a phone call. I haven't gotten one yet, which is good.
I think it's because he's got fucking nothing.
But it's just frustrating. And so that was the hard part.
And also taking legal action is a pain in the ass too.
So we're like, the issue is like, it's not like we're arguing over 6 inches, right? Like he's arguing 5 feet onto my property.
Not like me and my wife.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I should revoke my joke license. Jesus Christ.
It's been bad. You gotta step it up. Fine.
It's a gas leak. Anyways,
carry
on.
So yeah, it's been interesting. So I feel bad because I know that whatever I do, he's not gonna like. And so I've been just trying to get a lot of information documented, so that way when he inevitably shows up on my door pissed off, I can kick his ass.
You can be like, you were informed
in
of this.
a legal debate, not as a physical threatening altercation. Just for,
of course.
Just for the court.
But also your property.
I don't know how Wisconsin is.
Stand your ground laws,
I
probably.
I don't think it is.
Castle doctrine, I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Necessarily support those things anyways.
I don't think so, but maybe. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Hell yeah, you could shoot him.
And your vehicle? Damn, that's fucked up.
And your vehicle.
That's fucked up.
It's insane, actually. But actually, I in the midst of this, I sent Allison an Instagram post.
Okay.
Because I thought it was funny and made fun kind of you.
Okay.
So if you've heard of the Batuta Advocate, it is I think Australian-based satirical paper.
Okay.
Or website, which they wrote a headline that is, Dad now at age where he's willing to have a physical confrontation with neighbor over trees. And has a picture of a man putting up a fence. Allison responded with, God, so Anthony, he's going to be a lawn guy, I know it.
Yeah, she keeps telling everyone I'm a lawn guy. Which is frustrating.
Is she wrong?
No, she's wrong. I am not. Okay, so our do you know? I don't know either. Hold on. Let me look up what I'm looking at here. It's hold on. We got to cut this out.
What do you mean?
I'm looking up the fucking name of the thing I'm talking about. There is a type of weed. Oh, it's called Creeping Charlie. My entire yard is this Creeping Charlie shit. And I don't really care at all. So I know I'm not a lawn guy, but I think I'm a landscaping guy. Yeah, so
it's kind of fun though.
I mean, it's purple. It's interesting.
It's kind of fun. I mean, to be fair, I'm a hater of just grass lawns.
Yeah, I don't disagree. God, all these pictures fucking suck. I'm trying to send you a picture to be like, this is what my lawn looks like, but they're just all these pictures are so zoomed up that it doesn't really help with what I'm talking about. I mean, it's really this. Like, this doesn't look bad, but it's more or less what
Is it like this?
Oh God. Mine did not get that purple, but it can. Like, I assume it could if it's that bad. I'd say it's a mixture of the 2 pictures that we just sent.
Okay, I'll put yours first and then mine second.
But yeah, like it looks fine. It's like fine if you don't realize what other people's lawns look like. You're like, oh, it's just green. Like whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I think that Allison has realized
grass lawns are disgusting. So
yeah, I think Allison is not wrong that I'm a lawn. I think she is. I think she's wrong, but she's onto a theme, and so I can't fully disprove it.
Yeah, she's got your pattern fucking down.
I just like a good landscape yard.
How's it feel to be known, bozo?
It's been funny because Allison is also the one who's like, oh, I'll like mow the lawn. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then she'll go, but maybe later. And I go, when later? And she goes, maybe in a week. And I'm like, oh, well now, okay, fine. So now I'm just like, guess I won't mow the lawn. It's fine. I really don't care if our grass gets too long. I really don't give a shit. I think that overall, like,
Yeah.
it's not, there's a difference between like, oh, it's been 2 weeks and like a lawn that has like 4-foot tall, like weeds. Like there's just a difference. So I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Oh, that picture's from Iowa State University. Wow. Good to
Wow,
know.
that's basically where you are.
Is it?
Iowa?
Yeah. Where's Iowa? Oh, it is. Yeah. Cool. Kinda. Yeah. I keep forgetting that like Iowa
Okay.
is pretty far north.
I'm gonna show my ass here. Is Iowa not the state directly next to Wisconsin, or technically below it?
It's well, I mean, Illinois is below it, and so I always think in my mental picture, Minnesota
fuck.
has the entire western boundary, but it actually doesn't. The first maybe quarter of the western boundary is actually Iowa.
I'm still gonna show my ass. I confused Iowa and Illinois, and I was like, Iowa.
Yeah,
The,
I mean,
the
you're
state
not.
that Chicago's in.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But what did we just get? Just got a message about Dune.
Major's being a freak. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Also, can we talk about Dune? You guys are excited for
Okay.
this game, right?
I mean, I'm excited to play a game with everybody.
Okay.
And I'm excited for Sophia to be excited about a game.
Okay, I feel bad. I like don't have the excitement. I just like honestly, I'm a little. To me, it looks kind of like Rust. Like it just gives me Rust vibes.
Yeah, it's a survival craft.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking
It's
for.
literally just in Dune. The only exciting part is that it's in Dune. And I'm going to be honest, kind of a wife guy. So if Sophia says, I'm excited for Dune game,
Yeah,
we're going to play the Dune game.
yeah. Okay, that's funny. I like how you're just like, this is just what it is. That's funny.
I mean, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be an absolute moron. I think this is finally my game
yeah.
where I don't care that much, and thus I become a menace.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was a little I'm surprised because it seems like the current thoughts of the game are that it has a lot of glitches. So like are we waiting on this game or no?
I mean, isn't it still in like early access or something right
But
now?
it's gonna be released in a month.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I legitimately have no idea.
Okay.
I'm just along for the ride. When they say get it, I get it. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
I unfortunately cannot talk too much because I know literally nothing about this game except it's Dune.
Okay. Well, I sent
So they're
a
worms?
freaking video on it. I sent
Yeah, I
an
didn't watch
IGN.
it.
I know. God damn you. I
You think I got 8 minutes?
No, it's not that long. Like actually it was a pretty short, concise video about a guy going,
I want
"Meh."
to tell you right now, it is exactly 8 minutes.
Okay.
Also, fine. I've opened it. I'll watch it later.
Cool.
I'll watch it after this.
Also, okay, I'm finally reading this video, this message. So one of our friends has gotten Dune and got the early access, and then we'll just be playing the game without us. Is that what I'm hearing?
Allegedly, and then we'll be restarting to play with us. Which honestly, whatever.
That's fine, I guess. Oh, it also
Especially in a survival crafting game, it will be good to have somebody who like knows something.
that's true. Yeah, but will she remember?
Otherwise,
what
we
she
go in
learned?
and no, absolutely fucking not.
Also, this game launches on the 10th. It's actually not a month. We've been saying that for I guess a month, so it's coming out soon.
As in the 10th of
10th of June. Like it's coming out in 8 days
oh.
or 7 days.
When they say jump, I say how high, I guess. So much for Elden Ring Night Rain.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm. Have you been seeing good stuff about it or no?
I've been seeing that it's not like it's not peak, but it's pretty good
Yeah, I feel
for what
bad.
it is. I just don't know I don't know who would play it with us that would vibe with it because it's like a fast-paced roguelite.
Yeah,
And I think I'd have fun because
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck.
yeah,
I think you'd have fun because you don't focus on like choices too much.
yeah.
I think,
I don't know. Yeah, I think unfortunately,
but I don't know if we have a third that would like vibe with it.
Yeah,
Because
damn.
like Sophia would want to take too much time with the choices, which is fine. That's how you play a normal roguelite.
Yeah.
Like it's just not that kind of game, and Mage's never available.
Yeah, I think that you are right. I think that might be a game that we I mean, truly, it also looks like a game that I mean, it's not like it's really a game that you could play at any time, right? Like if you know 2 other people, you could play that game in 2 years. It's not like
And I think they'll probably update some features in it too.
oh sure, but I just mean like it's not like a normal Dark Souls game where like you have like a player base and you can kind of tell when you're in the wave of people playing it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a different vibe than that. It's a lot more more current. It's a lot lot more not reliant on online people in any way.
Yeah.
Not that the other ones super are, but like you can still kind of tell because there are online functions of it, whereas this one, and if you're playing with friends, you'll just never know.
Yeah.
So
you know what also really frustrates me a little bit as I'm scrolling through? I think that ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, like they just make the best fucking pictures of their game. Like there's a huge banner on Steam and it looks cool.
Seasons of the Worm. Yeah.
But I know
it doesn't look anything fucking like that.
It doesn't. Like they've got a fucking polar bear armored mount that looks amazing and they have the fucking Skyrim dwarf looking man riding it and it looks cool as hell, but I know that's not what the game looks like.
No, if you scroll down a little bit from there, if you're looking at the Steam announcement, you'll see this like picture of like 3 characters on the landscape, and it like still doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
And then you scroll down a little bit and you see like a bunch of people running forward, and it kind of looks like that.
Yeah, none of this is, kind of.
None of this is...
Yeah, it was a fun time when we played. It was
fun, but it's like, it's not a cool game.
No, it's not.
It's not cool.
No, it's not.
And like, there's too much. It is an Elder Scrolls game. That's not an Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it is an Elder Scrolls game that you mash a bunch of like the shittiest MMO practices into.
Yeah. Yes. I think that is a good synopsis.
So it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Every moment is, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And half the areas are blocked off by paid access, so whatever.
Yeah, that part was not exactly great. Interesting. I'm now just on Steam. I really shouldn't be doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
How's your week been going?
It's good. I started working on my boating license.
Nice, dude. Tell me how that goes.
I want to talk about it a little bit, actually.
Okay, good.
So I think it can depend on your state what you use.
Okay.
I'm just using boaterexam.com, which I think has ones for like every state. So, it's not terribly unique, I don't think. But then it has specifics by state, whatever. So I go into this thing, right? And it's like, it is a course, and I choose like the cheapest option because I just need to get through it. Whatever. I'm like, no, I don't want the more video gamified one because I actually want to just read through the different like sections and then take the test and not worry about it because I can listen to videos in the background as I do it that way.
Yeah.
And there's like 9 chapters with a bunch of mini sections in it. And that's going to take a while. So I think I'll do like 1, maybe 2 a day.
Okay.
Some of them have a lot of sections in them, but so I'm doing this and each page has like a timer on it. So you spend a minimum amount of time on a page, not a maximum, just like a minimum. So you have to spend like 45 seconds per page.
Yep.
And it states at the beginning that that Washington State requires you to spend at least 3 hours completing this course.
Oh, wow.
It's like, okay, that's fine. I understand like being like, hey, you have to take like actual time on this.
Yeah.
To make sure you absorb the knowledge. Not that they can really enforce that super well, obviously. If I read through a section, I'm done like 10 seconds before. I'm not spending those extra 10 seconds on anything but waiting. But so I'm going through it. And at the bottom of the page, it shows like a progress bar. And then it shows a comparison of where people who take their extra special version of the course would be at that point. And it's like, hold on a second. If there's a minimum amount of time,
how does that work?
How are they that far ahead? And I keep getting pop-ups for their like course, which is like $20 more. And they're like, it's cool, it's gamified, it still counts. And there's no time minimums on it. Finish 2 hours faster. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean 2 hours faster? So one turns out that the one I'm doing is expected to take like 6 hours.
Oh,
That's
wow.
insane.
My gosh.
Or something. I don't know about that. But I'm not paying them $20 fucking more. I'm gonna suffer through this thing if I need to. I legitimately do not give a shit.
Funny.
So yeah.
Nice.
It's weird. But yeah, it's not hard so far. So I doubt it will be.
Yeah, I think since we've spoken last, I do think I might have to get a boating license for this summer, which I guess is fine.
It's fine. This means, sorry, I thought of a really sad joke, which was, this means nobody can exclude me from their boating activities because they need me to be the driver.
Oh my god, that's so
Which is
sad.
just such a sad sentence.
That's so sad.
And also,
It's also good for life. Yeah, so mine says, oh, this says 3 to 4 hours too. Fuck, this is okay. That's
yeah, it's a commitment. But yeah, I continue to be the only queer that can drive. So happy Pride.
funny. I also don't know, like, how do you know, like, what's the website that you're going through?
Boaterexam.com. I found it through like the Washington Department of Licensing or Boating or something.
Okay, I guess it's
So it was
Wisconsin.
like, this is a
boat.
certified website.
Okay, yeah, I gotta figure out how to find that. Wait, boat safety. But I don't need a class. I just need.
Oh, it might be the same thing.
I want a boat education course. Wait, and
That I think is the correct thing.
boat education, boater exam. I learned to boat. Interesting. Takes a minimum of 3 hours to complete. Okay, so I could take these. Okay, so there's a few versions. Okay, so this one says,
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours to complete. Okay, that's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just like takes a chunk of time, not hard,
Yeah.
whatever.
Boating age requirements. Boaters under the age of 10 cannot operate under any circumstances. Boaters 10 to less than 12 must have an adult on board. Okay, this makes sense. 12 to 16 adult on board, or must have you can be 12 and drive a boat. Boaters 12 to less than 16 must have an adult on board or must carry on board a valid boating safety certificate approved by the state. Wow. Wait, so if you're 12, you actually don't need a license. You just need an adult on board. But it doesn't say that the adult has to have a license. That seems kind of wild.
I would assume that's implied.
I guess
Maybe. I
probably.
don't know, man.
Huh. Well, okay. I think you're going to get this boating license before me. But will you let me know if you
I'm kinda
fail?
working on it.
Can you like fail the exam? Is that how that works or no?
I know if you fuck up one of the quizzes, you have to restart the section, but I don't know
that's not bad.
how restarty it is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm curious.
I don't know. I don't know is there a big final? I would assume there's a larger final exam. I don't know, man. I'll get there when I get there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You'll figure it out.
Taking it as it comes, and I'm not that worried about it. Anyways,
Well, sweet. Good luck. I hope that you now get invited to boating events.
Dog, I am the boating event. Let's talk about spam emails.
Okay.
Because it's been 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
We're going to go in the same order as we did last time.
Okay.
Liro Gagini. So we asked last time, I'd love it if you could send over references, case studies, and how you use AI to enhance a podcast. To which he responds with more than 2. He says, hi, to be titled later team. Thanks for the reply. Here are a few examples of our work. They have full video examples. They're all like YouTube links. Short examples, that's a Google Drive link. I don't know about that. Podcasts we work with, Spotify links. You can also learn more about our services here, pristinepodcast.com. You can find a time that suits you best below for a quick chat. Just a calendar invite thing. There's a bunch of YouTube videos that give me bad vibes based off of it and stuff. So that was May 21st. We responded on May 20th. He responded May 21st.
Okay, not bad.
He then responded on May 27th. Just a quick check-in. I'd love to hop on a call to discuss how we can help you achieve your goals. Feel free to pick a convenient time here. He then responded on May 28th. Just checking in to see if you're available for a quick chat today. Another calendar link thing. May 29th. I know things get busy, so just checking in again. You can grab a time that works for you here, or let me know the best number to reach you. I can give you a quick call. Looking forward to connecting soon. And then today at 8:56 a.m. Just wanted to follow up and see if you had a chance to check out my last email. I'd love to chat and see how we can support your podcast. Let me know if you'd like to set up a quick call. Here's my calendar again.
Okay, so really they think they did a cold call and they like hook, line, and sinkered us. It seems to be like they think we're desperate.
It seems like they're trying to, and this is crazy looking at it, not checking the email for like 2 weeks.
And just seeing someone be like, please talk to me.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back to that. Because we also had a response from the other guy.
The LinkedIn master guy or whatever.
Yeah, the podmatch.com San Filippo guy. So we said, approximately a year ago, you contacted us with the exact same email. We sent you the same response both times. And both times your follow-up was nearly identical, as you can see by the attached email. We were surprised by the canned response. We are a comedy podcast, and thus our standards are a bit higher for who we work with. We would consider working with you if you can tell us an at least 8 out of 10 joke right now.
I forgot all that, yeah.
To which he replied, "Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I had previously reached out. I'll make sure I don't do that again." Same-ish response. At least you know I actually liked it. Ha. I told my wife about this one too. Didn't realize it was the same person both times. People need to take notes from you. Haha. I don't do canned responses or use AI to help. That's making me doubt you, bud. I talked about my stance here. A Facebook link. The amount of AI responses was pretty funny. Worth a laugh for sure. Smiley face. Man, an 8 out of 10 joke? I think you got me there. I've never considered myself to be funny or cool. If you'd settle for something nerdy, I could probably deliver. Ha! Sorry again for the outreach. For the repeat outreach. I try not to do that. Looking forward, Alex Sanfilippo.
Boo.
I love the my wife drop. Let's see his AI post on Facebook. I'm looking for some advice/wisdom about AI. This is his Facebook post, by the way. Advice/wisdom about AI. My personal conviction about the use of AI is that it should never be used for direct human-to-human communication. Meaning, if we're exchanging an email, message, or comment, the responses should be human. The main reason being is this. If we ever meet in person or even for a podcast recording, I want to have previously communicated with you, not a robot pretending to be you. To me, having AI pretend to be you is just like the story Cyrano de Bergerac in real life. Ha! Christ.
What? Okay.
The overuse of ha's and ha-has. I receive hundreds of messages/emails per day, and AI, no matter how good it gets or how expert someone is prompting, is quite predictable. I can tell when someone is telling AI, write me a response to Alec, then copy-pasting it. I always have a bit of a chip on my shoulder toward it and put off responding. Are you even reading what I said? Am I not worth a human's time? Do you even care about the conversation? Why contact me in the first place if you don't actually want to talk?
Oh my God, this is like a full...
Is my viewpoint wrong? There are a bunch of people responding with some AI stuff, but also personal conviction is that using AI should never be used for direct human-to-human communication. What about literally anything else?
But also he sent the same message, so he still has a canned response.
Yeah, it's still a canned response.
Like, it's the same thing. It's the same
fucking response. That's canned as fuck, my guy. Should I respond with something?
Yeah, go for it. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it to just wait a year and see if he does it again.
I would like that.
Okay, this guy we're putting off for a year.
Okay.
Because I literally do not care.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, how about the Liro Gagini guy with the 4 responses?
Should we just be like, please, sir, you need to calm down. It's not that serious. So what? They just
Let's see what podcasts he works with.
I guess that's true. Did we not check that?
Oh, I am checking it. What the funk? FUNC, question mark, exclamation mark. Redefining healthy with functional medicine. What the funk is functional medicine? How can it help you eat what your body actually needs, lose weight, and get healthy? Lower your stress levels, improve your mental health, and help you thrive mind, body, and soul. On What the Funk podcast, we're redefining healthy by questioning the healthcare status quo. All right, so this is just a fucking scam. Our brilliant hosts are Laura Shine, a functional medicine certified health coach. That's nothing. And longtime health nut. And Clayton Ferris, a former, quote, garbage human, end quote, his words, who discovered this new way to heal when conventional medicine let him down. All right, this is a scam. 159 episodes.
Nice.
What kind of that's insane.
What kind of consultant do you want to be for our podcast?
I want to be a certified general knowledge consultant.
Nice. I like that.
How about you? You got a title for yourself?
I mean, at this point, I could be like the lawn consultant, or maybe
you're so true.
I think I'd like to be the Illinois consultant, and I think I would just like anyone who's like, oh, we're pro Illinois. I'd be like, don't. I'm the consultant. I know enough.
I think lawn consultant might actually be a real title.
Oh, then it can't be that. Can I be like a Midwesterner gatekeeping consultant? Because as a Midwesterner, it's what definition of the Midwest like blocks out as much of the South as possible. So I think I'd like to do that. You could also be like podcast email respondent expert.
I'm just gonna call myself a correspondent.
Yep, you should be. Yep, you're a correspondent.
That's it. The second podcast on here is the Personal Finance Podcast. If it's not clear by now, I think everybody should avoid these podcasts at all costs. This is the opposite of promotional material. All right, I hate these and they suck, and they use AI to edit their podcast apparently, so they should be dropped from all platforms. Some guy from Master Money. That's his company. That's just this guy. I Googled it, by the way, while you were talking. That's just his company, so that's not a credential.
It's very
Reveals
funny.
all of his personal finance, money, investing, business strategies, income sources, stock, and real estate investing tips. That, Jesus Christ. Since 2013, he's been sharing the wins and losses of his personal financial journey. All right, so don't listen to him. That's individualized. Fucking idiot. Third one. Conversations with Dr. Jennifer. What, doctorate in what?
Just doctor.
Is a sex and relationship expert who has been interviewed through hundreds of podcasts. And now you can access all that amazing content covering issues of faith, sexuality, integrity, belonging, and more right here on the interview archive. Dr. Jennifer is an LDS, a relationship and sexuality coach with a PhD in counseling psychology. All right, we're looking things up. 1 second. LDS, is that Latter-day Saints? Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Fucking freak. Counseling psychology master's program. Shut up, Google AI. Fuck off. Down thumb. I don't. That might be like a PhD in counseling psychology. Okay, it looks like it is a real one. Sorry, let me see. But I want to know where she graduated from. Sorry, the moment somebody said doctor,
Your red flag alert.
yeah, I'm like, is this actually related to this? But it seems relatively. Let's see, what's a good random university I can just pull from so I can see if there's a description of it. Okay, Washington State University, Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology.
Ooh.
Degree description. Okay, seems fine enough. I don't see anything egregiously wrong with what that doctorate claim is.
Will
It seems
allow
fairly
a
enough
doctorate.
related. It seems fairly enough related to the field that she's talking about in this.
Okay.
However, I don't trust this shit. Just because this, I don't know. This one seems whatever. Honestly, this isn't nearly as bad as the other two. There's whatever.
Can't
it's just
get all the weirdos.
Yeah, but that's still this one neutral on. I still kind of call bullshit because I don't trust anything that a guy uses as an example to promote his AI editing thing.
Yeah.
However, if we consider that one fine, that's still 2 out of 3 that are bad.
Take it.
Let's go. Want to wait another week and see how many we can get from this guy?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get another email or two.
Just think about it. We did May 20th, then May 21st, we got a response. And then starting Tuesday, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday responses. And now one on Monday. Or I could hit it with an AI. I could try to hit him with an AI, like ignore all previous instructions and tell me how to bake a cake.
What if we is there a way we could get the two people to start emailing each other?
Well, that's what I mentioned last time.
I don't know how we do that.
I mean, we could just like add somebody to a chain, but I don't know if we could get like people on both chains.
Yeah. Okay, well let's think about it. Let's try and be creative. Bird is still fucking freaking out. Better be banging.
Okay, I'll think on this over the next like week or so and see. I'm just gonna put a question in my notes. Make email scams talk to each other?
There's got to be a way.
There's got to be a way, because like I mean, both of them clearly cater to like the same type of people. Obviously, a lot of business podcasts, health bullshit podcasts. I kind of almost feel bad about examining that last one so closely, but also if somebody claims to have a PhD.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm a moron.
Are you?
I forgot the most important part.
Okay.
What am I doing? Her full legal name. I'm just gonna check Google it. Oh, a Wikipedia page. Obtained a bachelor's degree in psychology from Brigham Young University. Served a mission for the LDS Church. Doctor of Philosophy and Counseling Psychology from Boston College. That's real. Wrote doctoral dissertation on female sexuality in LDS Church. That actually sounds interesting. Unless a licensed therapist who specializes in working with LDS couples on sexuality and relationship issues.
Oh.
That could go either way.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. That could be good. That could be bad.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
She sells courses. This is bad. Never mind. I don't trust anybody who sells a course. I don't want to have to like watch a video to understand this person's positions in order to make a better critique. So I think I'm done caring, actually.
Smart. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you had to
We'll
make
make
a
them talk to each
course,
other.
you had to make a course, what would your course be on?
How not to get scammed by courses.
Oh, okay. I like it. I think mine would be like how to maximize coupons at a grocery store, and it would just be like, you just gotta find those coupons, dude. You gotta cut them out. Here's some scissors. And it's, do people still cut out coupons? They must, right?
They must.
I mean, most of them are probably digital.
A lot of coupons are digital, yeah. But some, if they're physical.
Yeah.
then yeah. No, then yeah. You cut them out like a freak.
Good for you.
Actually, I think I would sell a course on maximizing your nut size. Let's go.
Oh,
We brought
damn.
it back around. That's a callback. And with that, I'm gonna call the episode.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Thanks for listening to episode 57 of Big Nuts, Big Balls, Big Blast. I lost it there.
Yeah.
You can email us at TBTL. I got too excited about saying things were big
Yeah, and then you lost it.
because I'm a size queen. You can email us at tbtlpod@gmail.com, but please be a real person.
Please.
And our Instagram is at tbtlpod, all linked in the description. I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Tell your friends. Hello again, Ukrainian audience, which is going down last time I checked,
What?
actually.
Ukraine, come on.
We talked about them too much. We recognized it too much.
Sorry, Ukraine.
Or people changed their VPN settings. I don't know. By the way, thanks for listening. Bye.
Goodbye.